I searched for someone to blame. Every road led back to the same reflection, until one day I stopped looking for an enemy and finally saw a survivor. Every morning the mirror remembered things I wanted to forget. Every scar, every regret, every version of myself I thought I had failed. I became my own judge, my own jury, my own harshest sentence, speaking words to myself that I'd never say to anyone else, wondering why the reflection always looks so tired. You can only fight yourself for so long before your soul starts asking for peace. I finally forgave the person I used to blame in the mirror. Every mistake became a lesson instead of a life sentence. I finally forgave the person I used to blame in the mirror. The reflection didn't need punishment, it needed compassion. It needed time to, yeah. I carry guilt like it was proof that I cared about what I lost, but guilt never rebuilt what was broken. It only kept me standing. And yesterday, then I realized the younger me made choices with the knowledge he had, not the wisdom I have today. How could I hate someone who was only trying to survive? Can forgiveness begin with your own name? Can healing start inside a reflection? I finally forgot the person I used to blame in the mirror. Every crack became a reminder that broken glass still reflects the truth. I finally forgave the person I used to blame in the mirror. The person staring back was never my enemy, only someone caring more than anyone knew. If I could return to every version of who I once was, I'd place a hand on every trembling shoulder and whisper, you don't have to earn the right to be forgiven. You already deserve it! No more shame! No more chains! I won't live inside the pain! Look at me! I'm still here, face to face without the fear. I don't celebrate every decision I've ever made, but I honor the person who survived them, because without every failure, every wrong turn, every sleepless night, I would have never become the soul standing here today. I finally forgave the person I used to blame in the mirror. Now the reflection feels lighter, not because life became easier, but because I stopped carrying hatred for myself. Finally for me, forgave the person I used to blame in the mirror. Every scar became a signature, every tear became a testimony, every broken piece found its place inside a stronger heart. And when I look into the mirror now, I don't see the person who failed. I see the person who never stopped getting back up. The mirror never changed. I did. And for the first time, the reflection smiled back. Fade out. Fire crackling, slow piano, distant wind, heartbeat. It started as destruction. Everything I built to turn to smoke, but flames don't always exist to end, to reveal. I watch my old world disappear in orange skies, dreams collapsing quietly like buildings after midnight. Every plan I held turned into ash, every answer became another question. I searched the smoke for something familiar, but the only thing still standing was the part of me that refused to surrender. Fire didn't ask who I used to be, it only asked who I would become. The fire that tried to destroy me became my guiding light. Every flame burned away the fear until only courage remained alive. The fire that tried to destroy me became my guiding light. I walked through the heat and found a horizon brighter than the one I love. Yeah. Pain became a language I finally understood. Every setback sharpened my vision. The smoke blurred my eyes long enough to stop me from chasing illusions. When everything false turned into ashes, the truth had nowhere left to hide. Can flames illuminate the road ahead? Can loss become direction? The fire that tried to destroy me became my guiding light. Every scar glows brighter than the fear that created it. The fire that tried to destroy me became my guiding light. I stopped fearing the burn when I realized it was forging stronger, stronger inside me. Still is shaped by heat, diamonds by pressure. Maybe souls are no different, maybe survival isn't escaping the fire. Maybe it's learning to carry its light without carrying its destruction. Let it burn, I won't run from the flames. I'll become stronger now. Watch me rise, I found my light inside the fire. Inside the fire. I no longer curse the hardest seasons, they stripped away everything temporary until only purpose remained. The fire didn't steal my future, it revealed the one that had always been waiting. The fire that tried to destroy me became my guiding light. Now every sunrise feels brighter because I remember how dark. The fire that tried to destroy me became my guiding light. Every ending lit another path, every heartbreak lit another flame, and every step I take today is illuminated by the very fire that once tried to leave me in the dark. The flames never won, they became the light that led me home, and I'll never fear the fire again. Again. Vampire. longest time, silence felt louder than my own voice. I thought, if I stay quiet, the pain would disappear. It never did. I swallowed every sentence until my chest became a room without windows, holding conversations that never reached the air. I smiled through misunderstandings, nodded through disappointment, pretended that I'm fine, could erase everything I refused to say. The quiet became comfortable, but comfort started looking a lot like a cage. Every word I buried kept knocking from inside. I found my voice in the silence that almost broke me. Every whisper became a wildfire, burning through the fear I used to hide. I found my voice in the silence that almost broke me. The truth didn't set me free until I finally had the courage to speak it. Yeah, I was afraid of being judged, misunderstood, left behind, so I built walls from unspoken thoughts, thinking silence would keep me safe. But every brick made breathing harder, every hidden feeling added another chain around a heart already carrying too much. Then one day I realized the loudest prison was the one I built myself. Can honesty sound like freedom? Can one voice change an entire life? I found my voice in the silence that almost broke me. Every truth I finally released lifted another weight from my shoulders. I found my voice in the silence that almost broke me. No longer hiding, no longer shrieking, no longer apologizing for existing. The silence was never my enemy. It was the place where I discovered what truly mattered. Before the world could tell me who I should be, my voice was waiting patiently for me to believe it deserved to be heard. No more hate, no more lies. I found the fire behind my eyes. Behind my eye, hear my name. I'm not afraid to speak again. Now I speak, not to be louder than anyone else, but to be honest with myself. Because the truth may tremble when it begins, but it grows stronger every time it's spoken. I found my voice in the silence that almost broke me. Every scar found its language, every tear found its meaning, every fear lost its power. I found my voice in the silence that almost broke me. Now the silence no longer scares me. It reminds me where my strength was born. And if the world tries to drown me out, it will only hear a voice forged in silence and strengthened by survival. Didn't erase me, it introduced me to the voice that had been waiting inside me all along. I spent years looking back, trying to understand why I had to walk that road. looked ahead, and finally the pieces fit together. Every mile carried a question, every turn erased the plan. Maps became useless when life chose its own direction. I cursed the detours, blamed the distance, fought the silence of unfamiliar places, thinking I had lost my way without realizing the road wasn't lost, only unfamiliar. The path never owed me easy answers, only honest lessons. Some roads only make sense after you leave them behind. Every wrong turn led me somewhere I was meant to find. Some roads only make sense after you leave them behind. Looking back, I finally see the journey was shaping me all along. Yeah. I chased shortcuts, missed sunsets, tried to outrun the weight of yesterday, but every escape brought me back to the lesson I wasn't ready to learn until I stopped fighting. The road beneath my feet, I couldn't hear what it had been trying to teach me. Can getting lost be another way of finding yourself? Some roads only make sense after you leave them behind. Every failure changed my direction, every goodbye opened another door. Some roads only make sense after you leave them behind. The distance didn't separate me from who I was. It introduced me to who I could become. If I had never wandered, I'd still believe the smallest version of my story. Every mountain, every valley, every lonely night was quietly carving the strength I carry today. Keep moving, don't look back. Every breath left a track, every road, every fall, lead me here through it all. Now I thank the roads I once resented, because they never promised comfort, they promised growth, and somehow they kept that promise, even when I couldn't see it. Some roads only make sense after you leave them behind. Now every memory feels less like regret and more like a compass pointing home. Some roads only make sense after you leave them behind. Every step, every scar, every impossible mile became the reason I stand here without fear of the unknown. Because I've learned the road ahead doesn't have to be certain to be worth walking. Some journeys don't reveal their purpose until they're over, and maybe that's why faith always walks one step before understanding. The traffic never stopped, the calendars kept turning, the sun still found the morning, but I was still trying to remember how to breathe. survival wasn't weakness. Friends kept chasing milestones, pictures filled with celebration. I smiled through every headline while rebuilding my foundation. Nobody noticed how much courage it took to simply get out of bed when my own mind felt heavier than the world outside. I'm never slow to match my healing, so I learned to stop apologizing for my pain. The world moved on while I was learning to breathe again. Every sunrise passed my window as I gathered the strength to begin. The world moved on while I was learning to breathe again. I wasn't falling behind, I was rebuilding. The parts of me no one else can see. Yeah. Comparison was the loudest thief, stealing joy from every small victory. I kept measuring my chapter against someone else's story until I realized different wounds heal at different speeds. The finish line means nothing if you lose yourself trying to reach it. Can healing be invisible? Can progress be measured by a single breath? The world moved on while I was learning to breathe again. Every small step was a revolution inside a heart that almost gave up. The world moved on while I was learning to breathe again. The clock kept ticking, but I stopped fearing how long recovery would take. Recovery would take. The ocean never rushes to become the tide. The seasons never apologize for arriving exactly when they're meant to. Maybe healing follows the same rhythm. Patient, quiet, certain. I'm still here. I'm still breathing. One more step, one more feeling. I won't rush, I won't hide. This is my own time. I used to believe recovery had a deadline. Now I know healing has a heartbeat. Some days it runs, some days it walks, but every beat still means life. The world moved on while I was learning to breathe again, and that's okay, and that's okay. The world was never meant to carry my healing. Only I could do that. The world moved on while I was learning to breathe again. Every breath became a promise, every sunrise became another chance to write a future not defined by my hardest day. And if someone asks why I walk a little slower, I'll simply smile, because they'll never know how hard I fought just to breathe again. Just to breathe again. The world kept moving, so did I. Maybe not as fast, but far enough to find myself again. Go. I stopped running from the pain. One day I dug a hole, not to hide but to plant everything that tried to destroy me. There was a garden inside my heart, covered by shadows, too afraid to grow. Every memory felt like winter, every breath carried yesterday. I kept holding dead branches, thinking if I let them go, I'll lose everything they meant to seasons. Never asked permission before they changed. The earth doesn't reject what is buried, it transforms it. I buried my pain where the flowers learned to bloom. Every tear became the rain, every scar became the ground where new hope found its roots. I buried my Every heartbreak became compost for compassion. Every failure fed the roots of resilience. The darkest nights didn't kill the garden, they taught it how to survive. Without sunlight for a while, can broken things still blossom? Can grief become a seed? I buried my pain where the flowers learn to bloom. Every memory found a purpose, every ending fed a beginning I never saw coming. I buried my pain where the flowers learn to bloom. Now the same ground that held my sorrow carries colors I never imagined I'd see again. The soil never judged the tears I gave it. It simply held them quietly, patiently, until one morning the silence turned green and life returned in petals instead of pain. Bury the pain, let it grow from the dark. Life will show every wound, every scar, turn into who we are. I don't visit that garden to remember suffering. I visit to remember transformation, because every flower whispers the same truth. Nothing beautiful escapes struggle. It grows through it. I bury my pain where the flowers learn to bloom. Now every sunrise feels like proof that healing isn't forgetting, it's growing. Beyond the hurt, I bury my pain where the flowers learn to bloom. Every scar became a season, every goodbye made room for another spring. And if tomorrow brings new sorrow, I know the earth will remember how to turn my tears into flowers. The flowers never rest where the rain came from. They simply, though maybe I can try to destroy me. You said forever. Funny how one word can become a lifetime of lessons. I believe every promise until silence answered instead. I remember every sentence like photographs behind my eyes, words painted in bright colors that slowly faded into gray. Every handshake, every trust me, every vow beneath the stars sounded permanent until time exposed the cracks. I blame myself for believing too deeply when all I really did was love honestly. Some promises break your heart, others break the chains keeping you blind. Every broken promise built a stronger version of me. Every shattered dream became another brick in the person I might have confused comfort with growth. Sometimes the people who disappoint us accidentally introduce us to a strongest self. Break my trust, break my heart from the dark, from the dark. Every lie, every flame only made me change my name. Every lie, every flame only made me change my name. I don't carry anger the way I used to. It's too heavy for a future I want to protect. Forgiveness didn't erase what happened. It simply stopped the past from deciding who I would become. Every broken promise built a stronger version of me. Now I know real strength isn't avoiding heartbreak, it's surviving it without losing your ability to love again. Every broken promise built a stronger version of me. Every scar became a signature, every lesson became a compass leading me toward people speak with action instead of promises. And if another promise breaks tomorrow, it won't break the person I'll become. The person, some promises were never meant to last forever, but the lessons they left behind will stay. Forever. The storm never ends. If I was ready, it arrived without warning, without mercy. But somewhere between the lightning and the rain, I found a reason to keep walking. The clouds rolled in without permission, turning blue skies into distant memories. Every step became a question, every breath carried uncertainty. The road disappeared beneath the flood, the wind screamed louder than my thoughts. Still something inside whispered, take one more step. Not because the path was clear, but because standing still would never lead me home. Hope isn't loud, it doesn't shout. Sometimes it's only a whisper that refuses to disappear. I learned to carry hope through the heaviest storms. When the sky forgot the sun, I became my own horizon, holding on when letting go felt easier. I learned to carry hope through the heaviest storms. Every lightning strike reveals another reason not to quit. Even the darkest clouds couldn't hide forever. Yeah. Rain kept falling, dreams kept breaking, people kept leaving, time kept moving. moving, nothing paused to let me recover. So I stopped waiting for perfect weather. I built resilience from soaked shoes, sleepless nights and promises I made to myself when nobody else was listening. Can courage exist without uncertainty? Can faith survive without proof? I learned to carry hope through the heaviest storms. Every wave tried to pull me under, but every breath pulled me forward. I learned to carry hope through the heaviest storms. The rain never defeated me, it only taught me how strong roots can become. If the sea had stayed calm, I would have never learned how to steer against the current. If the sky had stayed clear, I would have never discovered that stars still exist above the clouds, even when I can't see them. Let it rain, let it fall. I won't take through it all. Every wave, every storm made my spirit stronger than before. I no longer pray for a life without storms. I pray for the wisdom to navigate them, for the strength to keep rowing when the shoreline disappears, and for the hope to believe that every storm eventually runs out of rain. I learned to carry hope through the heaviest storms. Now I know hope isn't something you find at the end of the journey. It's something you choose with every step. I learned to carry hope through the heaviest storms. Every scar became a lighthouse, every setback became another compass, pointing me toward tomorrow. And if another storm finds my name, it will also find someone who already knows how to walk through the rain. The storm didn't disappear. I simply stopped fearing the sound of thunder, because I knew morning was already on its way. On its way. On its way. Sometimes I wake up smiling before I remember it was only a dream. For a few moments I was back where everything still felt alive. There was a season when the air felt lighter, when every sunrise promised another adventure. Coffee tasted warmer, laughter echoed longer. Every road looked like an invitation. Instead of a question I didn't know, those ordinary moments would someday become the rarest treasures. everything comes home. Yeah, the streets looked brighter back then, not because the world was different, but because my heart was. I carried less fear, less regret, less unanswered questions. Every goodbye still sounded temporary. Every tomorrow still felt guaranteed. Now I understand, nothing lasts forever. That's exactly why it mattered. Can a dream hold yesterday? Can memory outlive time? The last time I felt truly alive still visits my dreams. Every forgotten melody finds its way back into my heart while the night keeps watch. The last time I felt truly alive still visits my dreams. Every face I thought I lost still smiles somewhere beyond the morning light. Maybe dreams aren't trying to trap me in the past. Maybe they're reminding me that happiness once existed, which means it can't exist again. Not the same, but just as real. I remember every night, every morning, every night. It's not gone, it still lives inside the dreams. My heart still did. I stopped chasing, I stopped chasing yesterday, because memories were never meant to become homes. They were meant to become reminders that I am capable of feeling alive again, even if the next chapter looks different than the last. Last time I felt truly alive still visits my dream. And every morning when I wake I carry a little more hope into the daylight. The last time I felt truly alive still visits my dreams. Not to make me miss the past, but to remind me that my heart still remembers how to believe. And maybe one day the life I'm living will become the dream. Not never the one to wake up from. Maybe dreams don't bring us back. Maybe they quietly point us forward toward another life worth remembering. Worth remember life! Sometimes I wonder if the kid I used to be would smile if he saw me now, or would he ask what happened to us? I don't know how I'd answer. I remember chasing sunsets like tomorrow couldn't wait, counting stars from bedroom windows, believing every dream was fate. Back then every scar was temporary, every goodbye felt impossible. The world looked endless and every stranger looked like a friend. I promised myself I'd never stop believing. I'd never become afraid, I'd never lose the fire. But life has a way of rewriting promises. The years kept speaking even when I wanted became a careful man. The loudest voice learned silence could say more. I traded certainty for wisdom, comfort for resilience, and innocence for understanding. There were days I miss who I used to be, not because life was easier, but because hope came without conditions. Can growing up feel like saying goodbye? Can change still honor who you once were? I became someone my younger self would never recognize, not because I lost my heart, but because I learned how fragile hearts can be. I became someone my younger self would never recognize. The smile looks different now. The eyes have seen too much, but they're still searching the light. If I could meet that younger version, I'd tell him, don't fear the future. You will cry more than you expect, lose more than you deserve, question more than you want, but you'll also discover a strength you can't imagine yet. Look at me, I survive every storm, every night. Not the same, not the boy. Life rebuilds every choice. I don't owe my younger self perfection, I owe him honesty. The dreams changed, the road changed, even my definition of happiness changed. But one promise still remains, to keep moving forward no matter how many times the world says stop. I became someone my younger self would never recognize. But maybe he wouldn't be disappointed, maybe he'd simply see someone who refused to give up. I became someone more, I became someone my younger self would never recognize. Every scar became a lesson, every failure became correction, every ending became proof that hope can grow older without disappearing. And if that child could hear me now, I'd tell him we didn't become perfect, we became real, and somehow that's even better. To the child I used to be, thank you for dreaming when I couldn't. I'll keep carrying your hope, even if it looks different now. Different now. Different now. For years I searched for someone to blame. Every road led back to the same reflection, until one day I stopped looking for an enemy and finally saw a survivor. Every morning the mirror remembered things I wanted to forget, every scar, every regret, every version of myself I thought I had failed. I became my own judge, my own jury, my own harshest sentence, speaking words to myself that I'd never say to anyone else, wondering why the reflection always looks so tired. You can only fight yourself for so long before your soul starts asking for peace. I finally forgave the person I used to blame in the mirror. Every mistake became a lesson. forgot the person I used to blame in the mirror. Every crack became a reminder that broken glass still reflects the truth. I finally forgave the person I used to blame in the mirror. The person staring back was never my enemy, only someone caring more than anyone knew. If I could return to every version of who I once was, I'd place a hand on every trembling shoulder and whisper, you don't have to earn the right to be forgiven. You already deserve it! No more shame! No more chains! I won't live inside the pain! Look at me! I'm still here! Face to face without the fear. I don't celebrate every decision I've ever made, but I honor the person who survived them, because without every failure, every wrong turn, every sleepless night, I would have never become the soul standing here today. I finally forgave the person I used to blame in the mirror. Now the reflection feels lighter, not because life became easier, but because I stopped carrying hatred for myself. Finally for me, forgave the person I used to blame in the mirror. Every scar became a signature, every tear became a testimony, every broken piece found its place inside a stronger heart. And when I look into the mirror now, I don't see the person who failed. I see the person who never stopped getting back up. The mirror never changed. I did. And for the first time, the reflection smiled back. Fade out. Fire crackling, slow piano, distant wind, heartbeat. It started as destruction. Everything I built to turn to smoke, but flames don't always exist to end, to reveal. I watched my old world disappear in orange skies, dreams collapsing quietly like buildings after midnight. Every plan I held turned into ash, every answer became another question. I searched the smoke for something familiar, but the only thing still standing was the part of me that refused to surrender. The fire didn't ask who I used to be, it only asked who I would become. The fire that tried to destroy me became my guiding light. Every flame burned away the fear until only courage remained alive. The fire that tried to destroy me became my guiding light. I walked through the heat and found a horizon brighter than the one I love. Yeah. Pain became a language I finally understood. Every setback sharpened my vision. The smoke blurred my eyes long enough to stop me from chasing illusions when everything falls walls turned into ashes. The truth, had nowhere left to hide. Can flames illuminate the road ahead? Can loss become direction? The fire that tried to destroy me became my guiding light. Every scar glows brighter than the fear that created it. The fire that tried to destroy me became my guiding light. I stopped fearing the burn when I realized it was forging stronger, stronger inside me. Still is shaped by heat, diamonds by pressure. Maybe souls are no different, maybe survival isn't escaping the fire. Maybe it's learning to carry its light without carrying its destruction. Let it burn, I won't run from the flames. I'll become stronger now. Watch me rise, I found my light inside the fire. Inside the fire. I no longer curse the hardest seasons. They stripped away everything temporary until only purpose remained. The fire didn't steal my future, it revealed the one that had always been waiting. The fire that tried to destroy me became my guiding light. Now every sunrise feels brighter because I remember how dark. The fire that tried to destroy me became my guiding light. Every ending lit another path, every heartbreak lit another flame, and every step I take today is illuminated by the very fire that once tried to leave me in the dark. The flames never won, they became the light that led me home. And I'll never fear the fire again. Vampire. For the longest time, silence felt louder than my own voice. I thought if I stay quiet, the pain would disappear. It never did. I swallowed every sentence until my chest became a room without windows, holding conversations that never reached the air. I smiled through misunderstandings, nodded through disappointment, pretended that I'm fine. Could erase everything I refused to say. The quiet became comfortable, but comfort started looking a lot like a cage. Every word I buried kept knocking from inside. I found my voice in the silence that almost broke me. Every whisper became a wildfire, burning through the fear I used to hide. I found my voice in the silence that almost broke me. The truth didn't set me free until I finally had the courage to speak it. Yeah, I was afraid of being judged, misunderstood, left behind, so I built walls from unspoken thoughts, thinking silence would keep me safe. But every brick made breathing harder, every hidden feeling added another chain around a heart already carrying too much. Then one day I realized the loudest prison was the one almost broke me. Every scar found its language, every tear found its meaning, every fear lost its power. I found my voice in the silence that almost broke me. Now the silence no longer scares me. It reminds me where my strength was born. And if the world tries to drown me out, it will only hear a voice forged in silence and strengthened by survival.